Good morning and welcome to Supercars of London and day 2. And Sam's head is there. Are you excited for today?
Yeah, it's going to be good. I mean, I've driven that road to Vegas like 4 times.
But not in this car!
Why are you pulling that face? I thought we were getting something sick. Are you fucking...
Yeah, it is sick. It's definitely sick. So the time is... What is the time now?
It's about 8 AM or something?
10 to 8. I woke up at 3:40 AM, which is 10:40 UK time. So my body clock still is taking some time to adjust. So we are now heading out, getting breakfast, going to pick up the car that I have rented for Sam to drive me to Vegas. And then when we get to Vegas, we're going to Exotic Driving Experiences and going on their desert tour. But more of that to come very, very soon. Right now we need to grab our bags, jump in an Uber, get to breakfast, jump in another Uber and get our rental car. Good morning, America. Blue sky in November. That's what it's all about. You look quite tanned in that light as well.
Oh, I am tanned. It's possibly racing a black Dodge Charger.
They're racing?
Yeah. The Dodge Charger didn't stop.
So you're researching how to drive a motorbike?
Oh, I'd be psyched if it was a motorbike.
Would you?
Yeah, I'd be so happy.
Good tan. But it's not.
You taping me?
This is going to be fun, isn't it?
He's filming a BMW. What do you think? What do you think, mate? What do you think, Cole?
Do you know how long this drive is?
How long?
You think it's funny?
It's a good GT car. So I decided, rather than M4, I thought we'd go for the 4-door because I did like the S3. He's not talking to me. The S3, the RS3, I like the 4-door and I think the M3 looks cool. Squatter, it's fatter. Sam's getting those angles. Behind the scenes of Sam's video. Happy?
Yeah, mate, it's going to be great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You actually don't mind the M3 compared to the M4?
Yeah, I have to say, it's definitely better than the M4.
See, I was kind.
You got my shot?
Hold on, let me get my shot. Oh, look at it. Oh. Black, no front plate, the chrome needs to go. It's gonna be a long drive. Yeah, that is insanely loud.
Yeah.
That my ears. Yeah. We're approximately about 20 minutes, 24 minutes, Sam Satnav is saying, and you are driving me directly to Exotic Driving Experiences.
I am indeed.
Which I'm bloody excited about because a really, really sort of weird circle of YouTubers come around. So my first supercar, I went down to Premier Velocity. The director of Premier Velocity now lives in America and helps run Exotic Driving Experiences, which is incredibly weird, and he's invited me down to go on their desert tour and take a muscle car and a supercar into the desert and check out the scenery and stuff. The exciting part is that they have got a Shelby GT350, which is not available in the UK, but a car that I am a massive fan of. So I'm definitely going to select that car. Maybe I'd take the Corvette, not that Corvette, but they've got a Corvette. But they've also got Ferraris, Lamborghinis, and lots of cool cars. So I'm excited about Exotic Driving Experiences and getting to Vegas. This is pretty insane. We have arrived in Vegas. We haven't even driven down the strip. And I'm pretty sure our hotel is that building there. Sam has just come and dropped me off to Exotic Driving Experiences, where they do muscle and supercar tours, or they call it exotic tours, into the desert and all around. They also do the rental stuff, and obviously Steve has invited me down to drive the selection of cars that they've got, and they've got a few other cars inside which aren't available to drive today. And this is pretty last minute because the Shelby GT350 is so brand new. It has done 0 miles. I've got the key here. It isn't even registered. They're waiting for the registration documents to come through today. So it could mean that I come back here in a couple of days and drive that car. It is still up in the air, but I'm definitely driving this car. Seeing as I've got the key to the Shelby, let's take a quick look around this car because you don't get it in the UK, so this is a rare opportunity for me to have a look inside. We have got suede inserts down the inside of the car. Oh, suede steering wheel, Alcantara steering wheel. This is a special car. Oh my god. And of course, manual gearbox. The sun is shining. The Shelby GT350 is registered. Exotic driving experience check-in and safety briefing done. We're going to Lake Mead National Park, I'm pretty sure. It's about a 20-minute drive. So I've decided that I'm going to drive there in the Ferrari 458 Spider. And then I'm going to jump in the Shelby GT350 and drive that car. I'm also going to ask whether I can come back on Friday and film a separate video of that, actually taking it for a proper test and talking about it as a daily, and whether I could get a Ford Mustang, because they are available in the UK, right-hand drive, but not the Shelby GT350. So right now, looking at the last 24 to 36 hours, I took a flight to LA. I got picked up by Sam in a oh, there's a white Hurricane there. Damn it, I missed it. Got picked up in an orange Hurricane Spider, then had an evening in Los Angeles, which was incredible, on Sunset Boulevard and Beverly Hills, driven to Las Vegas in a BMW M3, and now driving a Ferrari 458 Spider. What is going on? I've just had a thought. We're headed to a place in the middle of a desert called Lake Mead. I haven't seen water, apart from in here, since we left Los Angeles. How can there be a lake here? We are in! This place is unbelievable. I would say there's not many cars that would drag me out of a car like this on a day like this, in a place like this. But that Shelby, I want to go in that Shelby. Oh. I just keep imagining myself, imagine if you lived near a place like this where you could shoot videos in a place like this. And with the weather how it is, this is going to be up there with one of my best driving experiences ever. So this is stop number 1 and we're here, Lake Mead. One of the coolest places I have ever seen, and with this car behind me that only means one thing. I've ditched the 488 Spider and I'm jumping in at the Shelby GT350. This is the first time I'm going to get behind the wheel of one of my dream cars, and it's like an obtainable dream car as well, because even though you get so much for your money, in America people are amazed at just how cheap this car is. I don't even know what the list price is, but I know that it's definitely under 100 grand, definitely under 100,000. But this is the view at the moment. Here we go. This is the first mile in the Shelby GT350. I'm just lowering the seat a little bit. Totally different to the Ferrari, but oh, the sound is phenomenal. And to be honest, the gearbox is incredibly easy to use. It's got a lovely sporty setting that's like stiff, but still very easy to use and incredibly light as well. This is a lot of fun. And I'm only going to get a bit of a teaser in this car on this tour because I say stupidly, but also quite strategically, I've taken the shortest route to drive the Shelby GT350 just so that I can get a feel for it, because I'm going to come back to Exotic Driving Experiences on Friday and do a proper drive and review of this car. I'm going to be able to take it wherever I want. They're going to give me the keys and I'm going to be able to do whatever I want with it. And that is where I'm going to talk about should the Mustang replace the Audi A1. Not a Shelby GT350 because can't get them in the UK, and if I wanted to, I'll probably have to wait 18 months to 2 years before one gets built, and then I'm going to have to import it over. So it is good fun though. The mad thing is that I'm already used to the left-hand drive, right-hand manual gear shift. In the Ford Focus RS, I really didn't get used to it. And whenever anyone asked me how was it, I said I can't really tell because I just didn't get used to it. But and then like rev match, well, I'm doing that myself. Getting some bangs. Just keeps on revving as well. It revs to just over 8,000 RPM. Ah! Oh, I just want to drive this car all the time. And we are back. I took a ride in the Camaro so that I could do all of the tracking shots that you would have seen throughout the bit of the video that I drove. The Shelby GT350 that, fingers crossed, I get another opportunity to drive, and the 458 Spider. There is a very nice Corvette Z06 here as well. And basically, a stone throw away that way is the Vegas Strip, and that building there is the hotel that we're staying in. So Sam is there now. I'm gonna grab a ride back with the Exotic Driving Experiences now. They're gonna drop me off at the hotel, and then I'm gonna check out the hotel room.